Lesson 25.1, surface area of rectangular prisms, and this comes from page 327 in your book. Our learning target, we are going to find lateral and total surface area of rectangular prisms. Okay, so again, focusing on lateral and total surface area of rectangular prisms. Okay. So our total surface area, we've been working with composite figures. Our total surface area, first of all, I'm going to draw up here a little rectangular prism so you can have a visual. Our total surface area is going to be the area of all the faces. So there's 6 faces on a rectangular prism. So it's going to be the area of all 6 faces added up. Okay, so can you think of an example of when you would need to use total surface area? Okay, feel free to write in more, but I'm going to say if you're wrapping a present, if you were to wrap that present perfectly, so you were to cover all that whole entire box, gift box, with wrapping paper and there wasn't any access, you need to know at least how much wrapping paper are you going to need. Okay, so that's total surface area. Lateral surface area excludes the bases. So it's just the sides, the lateral faces of the box. So in this case, our base is the top and the bottom of the prism. So your lateral faces, there would be 4 instead of 6. So it's going to exclude the top and the bottom. So an example of this, if you were going to paint a room, you're not going to paint the ceiling and the floor. So we're going to say painting a room. Okay, so those are the concepts. I'm going to show you through this video how to solve for total surface area and the lateral using our formula. And then in class, we'll be getting more into why this is the formula, as well as looking at some more conceptual pieces. But again, I'm going to show you how to solve using the formula. Okay? So, if you have your formula sheet, you can see that these formulas are on there. You don't have to memorize them. You'll always have your formula chart. So I'm going to say TSA, and that's for total surface area. Our formula is capital PH plus 2 times capital B. Remember, when these letters are next to each other, that's multiply. Okay? Then your lateral surface area, or LSA, is just capital PH. Okay, now you notice these formulas are very similar in the beginning. Okay, they're the same. Total surface area has plus 2 capital B. So there's the difference. So kind of keep that in mind as we're going through this. But if we have our formulas, we know what surface area is, but we don't know what these variables stand for. Is this going to help us at all? Okay, and the answer is no. That's why you've got to understand the formulas and how to use them. So we're going to spend some time looking at this. Okay, and I'm just going to start here with the total surface area and look at what capital P stands for. Capital P is the perimeter of the base. Okay, so let me draw again another rectangular prism over here. The base is going to be your top and your bottom. So the perimeter is your distance around, okay, the rim, all 4 of the side lengths added together. Okay, your rim. So we would have to add all four of these side lengths together to get the perimeter of our base. Let's see if I can find a different color. Okay. So our lowercase h is going to be height, but more specifically, height of the prism. Okay, so the height of your prism is going to be the side length that connects your two bases. Okay, so this is going to be h. Again, the height of your prism connects your two bases. Okay, plus, and 2 is just our number. It's our coefficient of b. So now, capital B. Okay, it's very important that it's a capital B. This is going to stand for your area of your base. Okay, so area of the base. So in this case, our bases are rectangles. It's the top and the bottom. So the space that fills this rectangle. So again, we'd have to go to our formula chart. Area of a rectangle is base times height. Okay, and that's going to be the base and the height of the actual rectangle. Okay, so your base and your height. This would be your little b, and this would be your h. Okay, so you've got to understand what these variables stand for, or the formulas are not going to be very helpful. Okay, we're just going to do one example using our formulas for total and lateral. All right. So I'm going to draw our shape. Here's our rectangular prism. Okay, and we're going to say 12 feet, 10 feet, and our height is 9 feet. Okay, I know that I'm finding total surface area and lateral, so I'm going to go ahead and write my formula down. Okay, we're going to follow our process of writing our formula, showing our work, and then solving. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and find the value of each one of these variables. Okay, so P, perimeter of my base. So the top and the bottom of the figures. And I would recommend using different colors for this just because it helps visually. We'll be working on that in class. So perimeter of my base is going to be 10 plus 12 plus this side is also 10 because we're dealing with a rectangle here, plus 12. Okay, so P is going to equal 44 feet. Okay, so that's the perimeter of my base. The H, remember, is height of our prism. So here's the height of the prism. It connects the two bases. That's going to be 9 feet. And then the capital B, remember, is area of the base. So 10 times 12, and that's going to give us 120 feet, and area is always units squared. Okay, so now we have our values of our variables. So now it's just a matter of substituting our values into the formula. Okay, so P is 44. When the letters are right next to each other, it's multiplication. So times H, height of our prism is 9, plus 2, that's part of our formula. Area of our base is 120. Okay? Now, I want you to start thinking about something, and we're not going to discuss it in the video, but we will in class. I want you to start thinking of why this would be plus 2 times the area of the base. Okay, so I want you to kind of start thinking about why this formula works. Okay, so justifying the reasoning for this formula, okay, and breaking it down. That's what we're going to be talking about in class. Okay, so if we solve this, 44 times 9 gives us 396, and 2 times 120 is 240. Okay, add it all together, and our total surface area is 636 feet squared. There you go, total surface area. That's all 6 faces. Now, lateral surface area, honestly, once you find the total, the lateral surface area is just capital PH. So we've already done this. Perimeter of our base is 44. Height of our prism was 9. And we already have the answer here. It's 396 feet squared. Okay, so the lateral surface area formula is within the total surface area formula. All right, please write any questions over to the side so we can go over this. And then the last thing we're going to do is I would like you to write your summary and be prepared to share in class.